Hello, welcome to FANATICALSIDERIDER. This was on Monday night. We left at 5 p.m. Put together a quick ride at 5 p.m. Headed north of Marmara up to just north of Madoc, over to Madoc, and then we went to the KRON Bridge and south of Madoc and headed back west to Marmara. Here's Beth and I in the Z950 doing a little creek running. And the water was high. I don't know if I should have did this, but it was a lot of fun doing it. Right here, I backed up and my feet got wet and Beth's legs got wet, but it dried up. And it was a fun night. You can see the trees are all budding, new leaves and new grass inside in the woods. And you'll see more up ahead. The fields are green. Everything's changing. It's a new beginning. It's pretty nice. So much water in the spring, of course, you know, snow meltdown and everything. I can't say it's my favorite time to ride. I do really like the winter. That's probably my favorite. Spring is my second favorite for sure. It's a close call between spring and fall. But yeah, there's so much water. I just like playing in the water, and as long as it's not too deep. Speaking of lots of water, my last video, there was a ton of water in the Peterborough County Forest. I'll link to that video at the end of this one, and I'll also put a link down in the description. You got to go check that out. The amount of water we were playing in was insane. See on the right here, there's an Amish young fellow there with his big old hound dog. It's cool. There's a large Amish community up in this area, in this whole area actually. We actually see them a lot on the trails anymore. They're riding their buggies up and down the trails, or you know, we're right up by their farms. They're doing work and that sort of thing, and Sometimes closer to Madoc, we see these two younger Amish boys. They're got their buggy and they're dragging a trailer with a fishing boat on the back, aluminum fishing boat, and I've seen them a few times. They're heading out to a water hole there. They like to put in their boat and go do a bit of fishing. Here, Donnie's giving me the right of way to go ahead in the water here, and when I get the other side, I'll film people coming back. But I give Donnie the GoPro. He's been a real helpful cameraman lately, and he knows when to get good shots and how to mix up the shots a little bit, get different riders, and he's doing a great job. Thanks, Don. Look how the water here is spitting up off his back wheels, and just with the sun and everything, it looks kind of magical. It's really neat. You're making my job easy, Don. All this editing and getting a decent video out makes it easier. Here's another couple of young Amish guys there, probably coming back from work. There's a farm up here. They do a lot of logging and firewood. It's quite an impressive sight to see. So they're probably heading back from a day's hard work. Right up here on the right, you can see all the logs. They got quite, what do you call it, a manufacturing system going on there. All the firewood. It's just cool to see.
Get to these.
Once it gets some pressure, eh, and hot, yeah.
This here is Moira Lake, just south of Madoc. Going across the Cramp Crossing here. Brand new bridge built for us. ATVers and snowmobilers. Very well made. Scenic to look at. This is a very shallow lake. Good fishing, and they have snowmobile drags in the winter. It's fun to watch. So here we just got to cross Highway 62. And you'll see a bit of Moira Lake on the other side of the highway here. We're heading to the KRON Bridge now. That's not me driving my Z950. Here we are, Beth and I are driving the C-Force 950 Sport, I believe they're called, the four-seater, the limo. That was Sean driving ours, and we're driving Sean's limo, aka Limo Sean. Yeah, he let us try it out. I took a few shots while driving it out. Surprisingly, it was a lot of fun driving this thing. Actually, not surprisingly, but it was fun, and it's very smooth. It does have a good amount of power. He does have a full clutch kit in it too, and a tune. So it had lots of juice to it, and but very smooth and comfortable to drive. I really liked it. We are doing a bit of night riding. We stopped at that last junction there at Bonnerlaw, and it got much darker. So what I have here is my knob sight mirrors. They have lights on them, and I have the lights on to illuminate the trail. They work pretty good. It's not as good as having a light bar, but it's pretty decent. I took a bit of video here. That was Kathy in front of us, and playing in the water. We're almost back at the trucks here. We'll put the highlights on her so I can see better, and to show up better on video. But it's a good time riding in dark and at nighttime. It's if you've never done it, you got to experience it. Yeah, we got a big hill coming up, so I did stop and I put it in low four-wheel drive and in normal mode because it's pretty rocky, it's steep, and I just want to make sure we get up here, especially at nighttime. And it's much better on your drive belt and your clutching system when you actually have hills to climb. You're not going very fast. Put it down in low four-wheel drive if necessary. And then once we get back up at the top, I was going to switch back into high, but you know, it's pretty rough going back all the rest of the way out to the trucks. So I just kept it in low. And the rev limiter didn't actually come on. You know, I didn't reach the full speed for low. So it was decent going up this trail.